Indeed, it is a crowded week with visitors from the Gulf. It's not every day that we get a defense minister from Saudi Arabia visiting us within days of to be followed by the foreign minister of Iran. This is unusual not just for India but for almost any other country as well. It is clear that both have very different objectives in a number of countries in a region which is undergoing great turbulence. They are on opposite sides of the problems in Syria. They back different groups in Iraq, and of course they have very different relations with our own neighbor Pakistan, with which we have a very troubled relationship. For India, it's very important that we are able to secure our energy sources, and today Saudi Arabia is the largest supplier of oil to India, but our access to Iranian oil will only be increasing as it proceeds ahead in its negotiations with the P5+1 on its nuclear program. While we do not have many Indians at this moment living and working in Iran, we hope that project exports to Iran and trade itself will increase soon. At the same time, we have almost 3 million Indians working in Saudi Arabia, and it's very important for us to secure both the remittances that they send to us, which enable us to defray almost 50% of the cost of oil imported from this region, but also that we are able to secure their continued welfare and employment in the region. We have had in the past an important agreement with Saudi Arabia for addressing the issue of terrorism, and Saudi Arabia has been very positive in its attitude, including by sending back some convicted terrorists to us. This is a unique level of cooperation. At the same time, Saudi Arabia has a great deal of influence in Pakistan. Current Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif had spent many years of exile in Saudi Arabia, and he is close also to some of the ways of thinking and with the personalities in the kingdom. This is very important because Saudi Arabia can have a moderating role on Pakistan, even as it assists Pakistan in its economic difficulties. There have been reports that a defense agreement has been signed with Pakistan, allegedly also to supply weapons to rebel groups in Syria. This would be unfortunate because, as far as India is concerned, a multi-religious mosaic needs to be preserved in Syria as it does in other parts of the world.